It's a great day today inside of the Real Progress program. I wanted to first talk about a little bit about myself, a little bit about my story, and not just in the 800 meters, but I also ran the 1500 meters in track as well. And our lesson today is about not caring about what other people think about you or about what people think you can do. Okay? What other people think you can do is not actually what you can do. If you're letting other people's beliefs dictate who you're going to be, then you're just going to lower the bar for yourself every single day. So I'm going to tell a story about last year's outdoor season, the season I ran 155 in the 800 and came third in my conference. In order to qualify for my conference championship race, I had to run a 2:01 in the 800-meter race that season, which I did end up doing. But I was also shooting a goal for a sub 4:15 in the 1500. Now, both of these goals were so far away from my times. I mean, in the beginning of the season, I think I ran 4:32 my first race, and I was 15, 17 seconds away from actually hitting that time. So I hit 4:32, and then the next race, I went 4:27. And then I started to get really upset with myself because I did win the race running at 4:27, but I really wanted to get faster, and I didn't know how to pace in that race to where I could push myself to actually run a lot faster than I was doing. Now, I was believing at the time that it was my mindset that was not pushing me through, but what it actually is me not practicing that in the workouts. After I ran 4:27, my teammate Josh came up to me. He said, "Good job, bro. You won the race." I said, "Bro, I'm 12 seconds away from conference. I mean, I got two more chances to actually qualify. I don't know if I can do it, but I'm not pushing myself." And he said, "You should just be happy about running that time as a freshman, blah, 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 blah." You know, whatever. He was really supportive of me, very positive. And then I went over to my coach. I was talking to him a little bit about the race. He said, "Great race, Patrick. We just need you running against some competition." I said, "Coach, how do I run faster? How do I push myself past my limits during the race?" He said, "Well, you basically need people to push you in a race. You basically need more competition." And which is not true. And why is it not true? I'm going to get into that in a moment. But in my mind, it made no sense to me because at the time, I see a bunch of guys, winning races that are pushing themselves, that are going at their own pace. I love my coach, but I just didn't think that was the truth, right? I didn't think that really I needed competition to help me run faster. I did believe I can do it on my own, even if though I didn't have competition in the race. And I would love to have competition. So I started training in the 1500 what I wanted to run in that goal pace, right? So the workout I started to hit was 10 times 400s at 68 pace. Now at 68 pace, that would be around a 432 mile, which would be around a 415, 1500. So that's what my goal was trying to hit. So I kept practicing 68s all the time in my workouts, just hitting 68, 400, 68, boom, boom. And I would do it 10 to 12 reps at practice. And I was also practicing my 200s at that pace as well, 34s, 33s. But I was just making sure I can hit this pace all day. And it's super important that if you can hit a pace all day, that you can do it in your sleep. If you can feel like you can just wake up, hit that pace, feel good, then you're gonna absolutely PR. You're gonna go through that first lap in the race confident and more physically capable of actually hitting your PR. So that whole week, what I was just doing was boom, 68s. And a week later, I ran from 4:27. I go into my next race after practicing the pace that I want to hit in my goal 1500. So I'm going into this next 1500 and I'm putting the slow heat again, but I go out hard as I wanted to go out in. I had it memorized in my head what I was going to do. I was going to come in first 300 at 51, 52, the first 300, and then come in that first 400 around 68, what I really wanted to do. And I was making sure I had all the time stuck in my head, and I was hitting it. Boom, boom, hit it the second lap, and I hit it the third lap. Now I have one more lap to go. Now I'm on pace to hit 415 and maybe even under it. All my teammates were cheering for me. Yo, Pat, you're actually gonna qualify, boom. Pat, let's go, let's go, let's go. So before this, nobody knew I was gonna even hit it, and I'm pushing myself the last 200 meters, and I hit a 411. 411. This was the day I actually really changed as a track runner. When I really realized that I can really push past my limits, I can really do anything I can really believe in. And I grew astronomically this day as a 800-meter runner, as a 1500-meter runner. Because I qualified and I PR'd by 16 seconds in 1 week. So I also ended up running 201 in the 800 and having a super competitive race. I mean, me and the guy who I was going against were just neck and neck, back and forth all day. And he was a really good runner. We both ended up running 201. I barely beat him. But PR before that in 800 was a 209. So really good race by me again. And I was able to qualify for the 1500. And I mean, that day I was super happy. I mean, my beliefs changed as an 800-meter runner. And if I were to have listened to my coach, I probably wouldn't have put in all those reps of practice to hit my goal PR. And of course, I'm doing his own workouts as well, but I'm putting in my work on the side because I want to make sure I'm guaranteed to PR. And that's what I want for you guys as well. You don't just have to do the workout you do in practice. You can also put in extra work on the side. Kobe Bryant did it. Michael Jordan did it. Every single runner did it. It's all about how much ambition you have at the end of the day. This was the most ambitious time in my track career. Ambition is the only thing that drives you forward. I mean, this phone I'm recording on right now, the person who made this phone had ambition. Elon Musk, richest man alive, had the most ambition in the world. That's why he's the richest man alive. Cooper Luckenhaus, the junior, running a 142 as a 16-year-old, has more ambition than any of us. We all have some level of ambition, but he has the most, and that's why he's the best. So really changing your mindset is super important, and not letting anybody tell you what you're capable of. All right, geez, so I'm changing up the location, but as I was saying, the 1500, that was the race I actually pushed through my limits. I mean, I want to create an Instagram page, a program that'll actually help runners get better. Nobody believed I can do this. Nobody would think I can do this. And I want to help you guys get better. That's all I want from you guys is wins. That's why I don't want to gatekeep any information. And not only in track and field, guys, in every single aspect of your life. Try to have more ambition in it. Try to be the best at everything you are doing right now. Yes, in track, but also in your schoolwork. If you are in university, if you're in high school, become better in your exams, study more, become a better student, become a better brother if you have siblings, become a better son to your parents. Every single aspect of your life, become the best and have more ambition for it. When you're figuring out how can you become better at something, it will help you become better in other aspects of life. If you're learning how to become a better student, it'll also help you translate to become a better track runner. I know it doesn't sound that appeasing, but it's the truth. If you're doing something, why not become great at it? Now, I know you guys might think, oh, I'm only doing school just to become a better track runner. I'm just trying to get by, just trying to get some, C pluses and that's it. No, become an honor roll student. Strive to do it. And that striving to do something else, to become better at something else, will help you strive, become a better, and another aspect of life. Ambition is going to take you guys all the way through. Now, we're always growing in ambition. I'm always growing in ambition every single day. And as much as my ambition grows, the much better of a runner I'm going to be. All right. Like I said, Cooper Liquenhouse has the best ambition in this entire world. Because why? Because he's running a 142 as a 16-year-old. And he loves what he does. He goes into every run loving it, having the drive and purpose and ambition for it. He's excited every morning he wakes up. And this is the truth. Because I've been experiencing it. As much more ambition I've been getting, I'm experiencing more and more every single day. So definitely apply this each and every day to your life. Apply this to each and every aspect of your life right now. And this program is not to only help you get better as a track runner, but also to help you become better as a person. So hopefully this makes sense. Hopefully this helps. Keep striving to do more real progress. Keep striving to have more ambition. Continue to keep completing your daily checklist every single day, and you'll be seeing real progress, guys. I'll see you in the next lesson.